preparation for my last UFC bout went amazing. I had a full camp, which I don't really get too often, and I also joined, CMMA. And the way Chad broke down the fight, my game plan was awesome. I finally had to stick to one certain game plan. Every Monday, we did a full simulation where we walked out like we're walking out to a fight, MMA gloves, to try to build that anxiety, and we do 3 5-minute rounds as long as my fight was gonna be. And we did about 8 to 9 weeks of it straight every Monday, and when I was walking out for my fight, it was just like a little repeat. So it definitely calmed me down, and I just feel overall it was like the best training camp I ever had, and it showed because I had the best performance I've had in my whole career. So going into my fight, I had that confidence, and after the first round, going into the second round, where I'm usually starting to feel a little tired, I went to the second round feeling amazing. I had no fatigue. It felt like I just did a little warm up. I was 100% going into the second round, and I finished in under a minute in the second with a dart strike.
So let's take a look right here. What I saw, and something that I haven't been working a lot, that distance right here, I try to avoid, and I try to step in the middle like that. Don't apply any pressure, just by stepping between his legs, and I'm leaving my knee like this, but I'm activating right here. What about if he's pushing my head and put his head down? That we're gonna work in different variations here, not just that one today. So let's just kick right here. I wanna kick like basic, and then we're gonna just getting harder and harder and harder. As comfortable you guys get, we're starting to apply different techniques. So basic right here for everybody to work. Amateur and pros, head position, straight him up. If he doesn't straight him up, which means he's not applying this pressure. Go back there. Starting getting too flexible. I put in the head right here. I notice he doesn't want to fight. No problem. He's not giving me any reaction to the leg anymore. Head position. He's not giving me any resistance, any reason here. He's worried about his head. Look at my legs. Finish the takedown. All right, guys, let's go. Yeah, today we're doing some wall work, cage. Doing some single legs, double legs, body locks from a different perspective. Legs in the middle. Try to lift him up with my leg. And something that I has been training a lot with my training partners in American Top Team, and today, very happy to be able to share this technique all with you guys here.
This is awesome stuff. Pedro is one of the best in the world, and it's always great to have him in the room sharing the knowledge with these guys. We have a lot of fights coming up, and it's really cool to always have him in, and it's great. When we get on the mat, we second guess ourselves. There's a moment where we're like, that's the fight. That is the real fight. It's just not second guessing yourself. Because if you second guess yourself and he's not, you're already in trouble. That's it. Beat yourself first, overcome that, and the person in front of you is nothing. 100%. But if I'm competing against myself and then I'm also competing against Pedro, I'm already outnumbered. I heard this the other day. It's amazing. It'll stick with me for the rest of my life. A lot of guys have the desire to win. There's not many that have the desire to do the preparation for what it takes to win.
That's true.
Big difference. So think about that the way you do everything. Okay? Goose.
All right, guys. Hey, listen up. Hey, focus.
Guys, a lot of fights coming up. It's really up to you. Let's go out there and do what we do. Remember, being a champion is a choice. It's up to you to go out there and get it. Champions on 3. 1, 2, 3. Champions!
Thank you, score. The only way you get better is by scoring too. Push him off, hit him. Boom, big body shot. There you go. They do it with the right kick after that. Left hand to body throw.
To be all honest, I felt insanely confident. I had zero nervousness. My mindset was fully checked in the whole time. And not only that, but I want to say that I got it from Chad and Josh, especially even Victor Henry, everybody else. It was all a motivational thing too. So I made sure not to check out my mind, and like I had all the valid excuses for me being intimidated against my opponent. He was a giant ass guy, and that one little mentality shift that I had, nothing intimidated me at all. To be honest, the way I felt, I could have performed better. However, there were various factors that stopped the way I performed. For example, one of the main game plans, of course, was to take this guy down. My opponent was 6'11", so the key factor would be to take him down. However, every opportunity that I tried, it was cage grab. The only way, that was probably the best way I could have beat him. Unfortunately, because of the cage grab, I wasn't able to execute it. And from there, I could have just performed better.